Hopefully do a little vlog today at the Mount Kelly pool. We've got 12 swimmers, busiest Saturday morning ever. We're just warming up. We've got some speed today. We've got a cool little set. Working some anaerobic capacity with the fins, getting over speed, feeling fast, sitting high in the water. We've got some kicking and pulling in the warm-up. Sam's got a leg injury, so he's swimming, or pulling, sorry, not kicking, hence he's overtaken the others here. Cam's doing freestyle kick for the first time I've ever seen him. He doesn't look super happy doing it. I mean, he's smiling, look. He's smiling.
Why would you roundabouts?
Michael, 30 meters with fins. Who's it going to be? Here we go. There's no timing, no stroke rate, just a race. 2, 1. Michael's underwater, he's got his strong spook. Oh, it's close. It's super close. Here's 30. I don't know who won. I don't know, the comments will have to decide the winner. That's our first little block of work done of an anaerobic capacity, top end speed with the fins, surface push 15. You know I love that, straight into the stroke, take the speed off the push off into the rate, and then not more than 15. And then we're basically, if they were adding 15 meters underwater, they were swimming the same distance just with the breakout and with the underwater, which means a slightly lower speed, but trying to force them to get their stroke rate up. I wasn't timing anything in that set, I was just getting stroke rates, and that was the main factor. You know, the first round, Fritz was 51 rate on his surface push, 41 rate on his one with underwater, and then he started to manage 48s all the way through, which is super important. We're now going a bit of aerobic, just 50s, freestyle swim. The idea there is we're still in a bit of work, so we do some aerobic stuff between rounds, but with a technical focus, so it's all stroke count, low level, just really thinking about extending and reaching out. The next thing we've got is some 35s, potentially 6, off the blocks with the fins. I don't really want this to cross into massive lactate work, so we might do less than 6 if we start getting slower. We're going to go as much rest as we need. The idea is we're going again past that 25, but we're going fast, and I think 35 is like the top distance you can go without going into massive lactate work. And that's why again with the fins, but we'll take it as we go, one at a time, and we'll stop when we get tired. Fritz, how's it going?
Amazing.
With my breaststrokers, I've given them the option of fins. I've got a weird thing, like I love fins on like back and free and fly because you work in the legs with that resistance and have to kick against it. With breaststroke, it's a different movement. It changes the stroke rate. It can be good. I still do like breaststroke with fins, but for this sort of set, I'm going without fins today for them. And they can just take a bit more rest if they need it. Okay, guys. Take your marks. Up. Take your marks. Up. Take your marks. Up. session done. We done 435s and 150, 5 efforts. We held the speed quite nicely with the fins, which again, you can manage what's going on. If they're getting slower massively each rep, then yeah, it's turning into something else. It's becoming lactate tolerance. You're not working that top end speed anymore, but we kept the speed. I think the 35s were spot on with the fins. There's some really fast efforts, some 16.0s, 16.5s from the likes of Fritz, Harry, James. So yeah, good stuff. The breaststroke was about the fins tied up a little more, so they only done 3 efforts. Overall, good stuff. This was the end of week 9 of my time here. Next weekend we have a meet, a long course meet in Plymouth at the Life Centre. So we got a little bit less intensity for the majority of the week. And then we have 3 full weeks of training before we head to Sheffield to Fritz and Cam to race at British Champs. So it's exciting times ahead. That's why I wanted this week to be really hard. They are feeling it right now. And we're starting to, taper off the intensity, less threshold, more aerobic, more rest on the speed work, less resistance. That's the plan. So yeah, exciting stuff. If you like this video, leave a like, subscribe. Check out my website, www.theswimsuitguy.co.uk for merch. And as always, I'll see you on the next one.